morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio. So today we need to take a look at some more cool stuff that might make you a little bit jealous. Starting off with a bunch of stuff that's going on for Hot Air Arena over in Korea. Now, of course, we're not getting Hot Air Arena in the same way that, like, Japan and Korea are getting Hot Air Arena. Hot Air Arena is being folded into Destined Rivals for us. Of course, I've told you this a few times now. Essentially, our Destined Rivals is a mashing together of the Japanese sets Hot Air Arena. That's an A set, Scarlet and Violet 9A. And then Glory of Team Rocket, which is a main set, Scarlet and Violet 10. You mash those two together, you add a couple of Rivals decks and a couple other bits, and boom! What comes out at the end is Destined Rivals. It's why two of our booster pack artworks are very clearly artwork from Hot Air Arena. That's just how it works. Well, it turns out that over in Korea, they're doing some tournaments to celebrate the release of this mini set, this A set, phrase it how you will, and there's a bunch of cool stuff coming that should make you very, very jealous indeed. Starting off with this playmat. It's the artwork from Hot Air Arena. You've got Ethan and Ho-Oh, you've got Arvid and Mabastid, you've got Cynthia and Garchomp. Remember that Misty doesn't get any X in the set, doesn't get a trainer in the set, doesn't make her way onto the booster pack artwork. You can be very upset about this if you like, that's absolutely fine. But that's just where we are right now, unfortunately. So, sorry about that. But all the others that are on here, we are good to go. And it's a stunning playmat here, which obviously it's not. It's not being given to everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. No, sorry about that. This is very much a winner's playmat, so feel free to be upset about that if you like. You're going to have to win this one. But I still think that's pretty cool. I still kind of like this. Now, as well as a playmat, we do have some other stuff which is going to be coming around. And that includes a deck box for Hot Air Arena. Again, same kind of deal. We've got the artwork on the front and then your kind of generic Pokemon card logo-y background on the side. And it's just got that same beautiful artwork of all of the trainers. It's clearly awesome. Now, the good news is this actually goes down all the way to top 16, which is kind of cool. All the way down to top 16, you will get yourself this deck case. Again, we're talking Google Translated here. We'd call it a deck box. The Google translation in Asian territories often comes out as deck case. We're talking about a deck box here. Same kind of artwork, so now you've got the playmat and you got the deck box. What else is being given away? Free promos that might look familiar. We've got Ethan's Ho-Oh, Cynthia's Garchomp, and Arvin's Mabasif, the free trainers EXs from the set, and they are straight reprints with a little event stamp on there. And you may have noticed that you actually got these over in Japan. Now, what's really cool, if you win the whole thing, you get all three of these. You get all three of the sealed battle promo cards. Yay! But if you get top 4, you get one of them at random. You just get one of the three. You win, you get all of them. You get top 4, you get one of the three at random. Which I kind of love. Presumably that means they got 2 sets of them. And then the winner gets all 3 of them. And then second, third, and fourth get one of the other 3 at random. It's incredibly cool. I adore this. And then we've got Nimona here, which is a participation card. So there's both a Scarlet and a Violet Nimona, both stamped with the sealed battle stamp. And these are given away to people just for turning up. So you rock up, you get this and other non-event specific promos. But top 16 gets you the deck case. Top 8 actually gets you a promo card and a deck case. Top 4 gets you a promo card, deck case, and a couple of boxes of Hot Air Arena. And then the winner gets all 3 of the promos, plus your 2 boxes, your deck case, and your playmat. So I think I lied a little bit a minute ago. The promos actually go down to top 8, although you still only get one of them at random. It's only the winner that gets all 3. And this is a sealed battle. And what that means is you rock up, you buy yourself a bunch of packs, you make a 40-card 4-prize deck, and then you go and play. And these A sets are often made very deliberately to work better for drafting or for sealed, so that you can essentially buy a few packs and make a decent sealed pack. A decent deck from your sealed packs. That's kind of important, because otherwise, well, some ones just aren't going to work, frankly. Some sets you end up with so many different types of cards, so many different things, it's just not working, unfortunately. Sorry about that, but here they are, and we're good. And I absolutely adore the fact that it is a hot air arena sealed battle, and all the prizes are just cool hot air arena stuff. Playmat, deck box, promos, and the like. It's awesome. I'm a fan. Go team. But there's another tournament going on in China right now, the 2025 Pokemon Card Wuhan Super Tournament, and this one's looking fun as well. Here's a look at their on-site Pokemon Center. Although this is from past events, it is a reference picture, but I still think it looks cool and I want to show you. And then, I think the big thing we're looking at here is this playmat. Oh, yes. Now, it's only being given to 2,200 people. Essentially, you've got to go and spend a certain amount in the shop, and then you get this playmat. But it's 2,200 people on a first-come, first-served basis. Simple as that. Now, if you do have priority admission to the venue, you will have the chance to redeem these first. But basically, we've got the Gardevoir artwork there, and we all love this Gardevoir. This Gardevoir is stunning, and it's being popped on a playmat, which is only being given out to 2,200 people. And it's kind of weird, right? Because I say 2,200, and a lot of people are going to look at that and go, well, hang on a second, 2,200, that seems like a big number. It is infinitesimally tiny. It is absolutely terribly small. It is just a tiny amount of mats given out. You know, bearing in mind, for instance, the Evolution V Maxes, your Gen 1ers, they were given out in Japan. There were just over 3,000 of them, and they are thousands and thousands of dollars. They are completely out of the reach of ordinary fans. You've got to have a large budget for random Pokemon stuff to go and pick up those cards at this point. And there were 3,000 of those cards given out. And I know that, generally speaking, promo cards are more sought after than playmats. I get it. But make no mistake about it, these are some very, very, very rare playmats. Incredibly rare playmats. So yeah, good luck, frankly, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck if you're heading over to China or you're trying to pick up this playmat on the secondary market. But there are some other things which can be redeemed for points, including this badge, which is a bit less exciting, packs of the set, which are a bit less exciting, but then 2 sets of sleeves, one of which is just your Great Ball League sleeves with your background showing the Pokemon card back and logo and burn and poison markers and damage counters. It's a really cool little background they've used on a bunch of stuff before. And then the Unknown. Just Unknown sitting there kind of chilling, coming out on these sleeves. Because obviously they're at that point where they're getting Unknown right now. So, yeah. This is incredibly cool. The sleeves, I imagine, will be slightly less sought after. They don't seem to be as limited. But I kind of love when they do this and I kind of don't. Because on the one hand, having this playmat being given out and only having 2,200 of them and making it first come, first served, that is going to be a nightmare for some fans to get hold of, and I understand this and I have a lot of sympathy. On the other hand, I want reasons to attend these cool events. I want to be able to turn up to these events knowing that there is something incredibly cool and special and exclusive, whatever, that I cannot get anywhere else. I don't want to just turn up to events and it's the same stuff I've seen everywhere else. I want to be given really specific reasons to turn up to all of these events. So having this exclusive merch, I understand the frustration at not being able to get hold of it all the time, because I assure you, I have missed out on my share of exclusive merch over the years. But I just love having a good reason to turn up to these events. I think it's cool, and now with this we do. So there we go. We got Hot Air Arena stuff over in Korea and early Scarlet and Violet stuff over in China. And now it's over to you guys. Tell me what you think about this. Tell me which of this stuff you're after. Tell me how jealous you are. Go nuts in the comment section. But be nice, would ya? And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at Luasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, join a Discord, and all kinds of fun things. And get shoutouts on the channel like the lovely Fawny Horvath, who's one of our newer patrons, but seems to be a very lovely person. So shout out to them for the support and the loveliness. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.